Hello everyone, welcome back to week 3 of the BBL Blueprint Challenge. This week we are going to dive into a concept that separates good results from great results. Mind-muscle connection. I also like to say training with intention, not just repetition. If you've been lifting but not actually feeling your glutes activate, this is your missing link. So let's break it down. Let's learn how to stop just moving weight and to start actually growing muscle gains. So what is it? What is mind-muscle connection? It's not just about going through the workout, it's about mentally locking in to the muscle you want to grow and intentionally squeezing it through every single rep. So let's just say you are doing a barbell hip thrust, okay? There's a difference between these two things. Just simply moving the bar up and down just to complete the set, or there's driving through your foot, squeezing your glutes like you're holding a piece of paper in between your cheeks and feeling that contraction start to finish. There's a big difference there, right? Mind to muscle connection is basically what tells your body, hey, I want my glutes to only do the work here, not my quads and not my lower back. And when you train like that, the results hit differently. You're not just moving, you are sculpting with a purpose. So how do you properly activate your glutes during lifts? Here are a few cues that I like to use and what you are going to use in your own programming. So number 1 is drive through your heels on your glute days and focus on pushing through your whole foot, especially your big toes, for the rest of your lower body days. You want to do this during your hip thrusts, your squats, your lunges. Pressing through your heels fires the glutes, but the reason why I want you to also push through your whole foot during the rest of your lower body lifts is to create that balance. We also do not want to develop any imbalances, so this is also as important as pressing through your heels when it comes to glute training. But if you really want to advance your training, definitely learn your way through pushing through your whole foot while activating the glutes. This is something that is very advanced, but it's not impossible. Focus on full hip extension. So I see a lot of people think that one of the cues that you gotta do to do a hip thrust is tuck in your pelvis. We also don't want to create an imbalance there. So, if you're just starting up, and my biggest advice is don't tuck your pelvis in, but lock in your core. So keep your back tight and make sure you are bracing at the abs as well too, and really push through the hips. If you can't push through the hips with your full hip flexor strength, don't increase the weight. We really want to focus on that extension part of the lift because that is what's going to actually help you put tension on those glutes and initially activate them properly. Number 3 is to contract as you are going up. So another misconception is squeeze only at the top. No, you want to activate the muscle all the way through. You don't just simply want to think of the movements, but where are you feeling this? So when you're going up with the bar and you are like forcing the muscle to flex, that's what we mean by squeeze. It's flex those glutes, activate those glutes as you're coming up, not just at the end, because then you're wasting tension that could have been used already. And last thing, number 4, control the eccentric contraction. This is very important. That's the lowering phase. Don't let gravity win. So as that bar is coming down, you want to go against that bar. So you want to hold it as much as you can while it's slowly coming down. Lower slow equals tension, which equals growth. And most importantly, before any type of lift that you are going to do, you want to activate them. Do you want to do certain drills like fire hydrants or donkey kicks? High reps, low weights. Okay, this shouldn't be super challenging. You just want to have that pump. This literally primes your nervous system to recruit your glutes first in every single movement. So this is also very important and key. What you think about during your set changes what you get from them. If you're counting reps mindlessly, then your muscles will also do the same thing. So next time you are doing your workout, Visualize your glutes stretching, shortening, and flexing. You want to actually see it in your mind. Feel the tension from the first inch of the movement to the very last one. That's how you go from training to actually sculpting. This is the intention that we need to actually see the results. So it's not about how many plates can you put on the end of that bar. It's about your control. That's really what's going to sculpt you. Even in your upper body or your core work, mind-muscle connection still applies. Think about which muscle you should be working. Then put your mind there and breathe into it. Every breath that you take in, that's where you want it to go. And I said this already and I will say it again because this is how you know it is important. It's not always about more weight. It's about more tension. Time under tension means how long your muscle is actually working in each set. Instead of pushing through 12 reps, try this instead. 2 seconds up, hold at the top for 1 second, and then lower down for 3 seconds. Do that for a hip thrust or a squat or even your Romanian deadlifts or even your seated abductions, and tell me your glutes don't light up. I want you all to try this the next time you are training your glutes. Slowing down forces your body to actually work harder. And when you control every single second, you're telling your body, this is where I grow. So as you go about your training this week, I want you to shift your focus inward, okay? You already have the plan, you have the reps. Now it is time to connect in week 3. Visualize the moment, engage the right muscles, and slow it down and feel the work. You're not just checking off workouts, you're shaping your body, and this is the point of the challenge. You're choosing what to grow, what to strengthen, and how to show up exactly. So when you go to the gym, have that intention set already. It's not just to get through a workout, but we'll also have those days when discipline has to kick in, because I don't expect you to have a perfect workout every single time you go into that gym. So let's move with intention this week. Your glutes will thank you. Your progress will also show it, and you'll feel the difference in every single rep. Let's lock in and let's crush week 3. Bye.